We're here for more great NFL action as we're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. And we're underway. Kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. Brought down at the 34. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. The Colts changing their play at the line. Sets up the play action. He's there for the catch. Inside the 30, to the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. What a big touchdown by the tight end.
You know, more and more in this league, we're seeing those big-time guys playing the tight end position. It used to be people that big couldn't run like that, but this guy is a weapon.
And they line up for the extra point. Point after is good. Indianapolis up 7 points. The kick. Buckhalter has it at the 5. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. And their offense will come onto the field for the first time in this game, already down a touchdown. Single set backfield.
What it is? Go get it, baby. Let's get that ball back.
Play fake. He didn't get his feet set as he threw, and the defender intercepts it. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Adjustment at the line now. Drops back to pass. Rockets it out. Shepard gets his hand on it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Only one man back. The Colts changing their play at the line. On the ground, left side. Brought down behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Indianapolis changing their play. Looks to pass. Defense closing in. He's dropped for a loss. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Vinatieri can make it a 2-score game. Kicks it, got plenty of distance. No good, it hit the upright. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score will remain the Colts 7, the Eagles nothing. Brown wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Eagles come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. The Colts have a lot of standouts on defense. Here are just a few.
Let's go.
Drops back to pass. He passes short. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Roca to punt. He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 28. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Throws it. He goes up high for the catch. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Ball's an audible.
Watch the switch. New call.
He looks to throw on first down. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Indianapolis using an audible. Sets up the play action. It's dropped.
Incomplete.
Harrison was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Third down, 4 yards to go here. Ball on the 47. Two tight ends here. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
20. Sally, 19. Look. Close up on the right. 96 Spear. Let's go.
Throws while on the run. He's dropped around the 36-yard line. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Let's go. Come on. Hey. Wide. Check. You all right? Buffalo.
Back to throw. Gets the pass out. And he catches another. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Pitch out. And he will lose yardage on the play. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Another run. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. A dive comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Manning takes it back. Looking for an open man. He finds the tight end in open space. They just get enough for the first down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, that's impressive.
Indianapolis using an audible. Sets up the play action. Touchdown!
Sure, Peyton Manning has a great arm and he knows how to read defenses and all that, but I think the thing that really goes unnoticed sometimes about Peyton Manning is his competitive streak. When you talk to Peyton Manning, it is all about football and it's with an enthusiasm that's infectious.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Buckhalter from the 4. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. McNabb is in the shotgun. 3 wide formation.
What it is? 255. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. Right.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Jackson knocks it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. 5. Stay asleep. Play it. Here we go, baby. Set. Let's go, D.
Set. On the ground with a tailback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Throws it. Catch is made. Tackled around the 32-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Set. 5. Let's get it right here. 44. Set. Come on.
Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 27. And he picks up about 4. That'll bring up second down. They'll come out in the eye.
Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all. Here we go.
Philadelphia motions right.
Here we go, D. Right.
Sets up the play action. He makes another catch. Brought down at the 12. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
It's the tailback. Tackled at the 9. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Only one man back.
Left. Here we go. What it is?
McNabb drops back. Passes. End zone. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
And they line up for the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. Heath from the 4. Dropped at the 27-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Indianapolis changing their play. He's tackled at the 30. 3 yards on the run. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 30. Indianapolis comes to the line with 3 wide. Indianapolis sends a man in motion to the right. Manning drops back. He throws a bullet out to his left. Excellent open field tackle. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Indianapolis changing their play. Gives it off. It appears to be short. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He gets it away. Jackson fields it at the 24. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Little handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Westbrook again. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. A gain of 3 yards, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down, 11 yards to the 1st. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense.
5v5. 5v5. Let's get it.
He's looking to throw. Passes middle. Interception. He's dropped right around the 26-yard line. What an interception. He read that perfectly.
And you could really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
They're calling an audible. He looks to throw on 1st down. Looks down the field. He's got to find a way to hold on. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Indianapolis changing their play. Manning calls for motion right. Back to pass. Rolling right. And it's caught. Brought down at the 17. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the 1st.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
The Colts put a man in motion to the right. They go with the run. He's brought down right around the 12-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. just about 12 yards away now. They line up in the jumbo set. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Hands it to the back. He's dropped at the 8. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 8 yards for the score here.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
The Colts come out in a 2 tight end set. They're calling an audible.
Hey, watch this, man. They never quit, son. Wide, check. You all right? What you doing? Bang right.
A dive on the run. The defender gets him to the ground, and he pushes ahead for the first down.
I like that call there. Put the ball in the hands of one of your playmakers and let them go to work. Not a big gainer there, but certainly a big first down.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
That's right, Lucy. Keep something out. Put it up. Hey, watch the screen.
He'll get it again. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Not much there, and that will bring up second down. Just 5 yards from a touchdown now.
Let's get off.
A dive, the lone back. Changing the play.
Yeah, we see that screen. Overload. Hey, let's get that ball out. Hey, let's go. Wait it. Let's keep him down here.
Feeds it to the back. They tackle him for a loss. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Watch the switch. Watch the fake. Hey, play the run. No, you're good. Go back.
A dive again. They will be short. A dive gains around 6 yards on the run. Vinatieri could make it a 2-score game. And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. From the 8-yard line. He's tackled at the 27. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. They line up in an I.
Big play, D. Here we go. Come on.
185. 188.
Chain.
Set.
Left.
Back to throw. Gets rid of the ball. He's brought down at the 38. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Play action. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
McNabb lines up under center. Single set backfield this time. McNabb drops back. Moves forward. The quarterback is dropped. Everything seemed to work exactly how they drew it up on that.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
We played a quarter. The score is 17-7. After the sack, they'll be looking at a 3rd and long play here.
185.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Is there for the catch.
McNabb.
The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
He punts it. Rushing, fields it at the 22, and they get him around the 28-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. A dive, the lone back. The Colts changing their play at the line. Man in motion. Drops back. Throws it short. It's incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
They come out in the nickel. Indianapolis changing their play. He's looking to throw. Rockets it. The backer picks it off. To the 20. To the 10. He's in for the score. What a great interception return by this defense.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
They'll try to get within a field goal on this attempt. Kick is up. It's good. Decent kick. Gathered at the 6. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. One-man backfield. Manning changes the play at the line.
Stay inside right here. That's hot then.
Looks to pass. Can't hang on. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
They come out with 4 wideouts. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Here we go. Right, close right. New call. Come on.
Drops back. Defense is getting pressure. And it's tipped away. He threw that one right into coverage.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Changing the play.
Come on now. Rush. Here we go, team. Let's run. Come on, baby.
Drops back to pass. He needs to make a decision. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Jackson fields it at the 27. Tackled at the 40. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
55.
Let's go.
Set.
Get off, baby. Get off.
Set.
Hands it off. What an open field tackle. Westbrook picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd down and 8. Ball on their own 42. Single set backfield. Back to throw. Passes. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
He drops back to pass. Gets the pass off. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Looked like a sure reception, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 20. He's dropped at the 37. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Get your hands up front. No, you're good, you're good.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. A dive gains around 3 yards on the run. Philadelphia brings in their nickel package. Indianapolis changing their play.
Dre's line. Same thing. Correct. Over Watts, right man. Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Rigo.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right, and it's intercepted by the backer. Inside the 30, to the 10, and he scores. What a play! What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
Here's the point after. The kick is up, and the point after is good. Philadelphia is up 4. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 26-yard line. So, before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. A dive is the single setback. Calling an audible.
Down. Reload. Liz.
First down, looking to throw. Throws on the run. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Hey, inside. Regular.
And the defense has a heavy rush. And it's knocked down. Harrison was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 41. Single back formation. Manning changes the play at the line.
Let's go quick game, 44 press. Alert run.
Manning with the play fake. And he caught it. He's brought down around the 43-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
They hand it off. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. A pickup of about 3. That brings up second down. 3 wide receivers set. Calls an audible. The Colts use motion. Sets up the play action. Throws it short. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
Reggie Wayne has really developed into a big play receiver. I think when he first got in the league, he was a little bit more of the possession guy, but he has a nice release off the line of scrimmage, good moves down the field, and the ability now to really change the game with some big plays.
With the throw. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Gonzalez was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22. Manning lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Manning calls an audible. Fires it out. Makes the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. The quarterback's been putting out some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
Manning drops to throw. Passes to the end zone. Bradley picks it off. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. And they get him at the 2. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 2. The Eagles line up in an I formation. Back to throw. He lost it. He picks it up. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Calling an audible. He lost yardage on the play. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. Philadelphia lines up with 5 defensive backs. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
A dive on the right side. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped around the 46-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
He gets it away. They down it at the 9-yard line. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
McNabb hands it left. Brought down at about the 21. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, not often do you see those inside linebackers fooled like that. They took that misstep, came back around with the counter, just simply out of position. Those big offensive linemen able to get on them, pick up a big gain.
He's brought down around the 24-yard line. Westbrook comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go. 5v5. 5v5.
Empty. Come on.
5v5.
Yo, overload.
Set.
The defense has him surrounded. He's pushed out at the 37.
I think Donovan McNabb can just make you look so bad at times. You know, he has the quick release. He gets the thing out of there. Sometimes he takes off with a run and makes you play sort of a spy situation against him. But then you forget how big an arm he really has. He has the ability to get the ball as far downfield as anybody in this league.
Westbrook gains around 6 yards on the run. 2nd and 4 now. Ball on the 43-yard line. Westbrook alone in the backfield.
Here we go.
Man in motion.
5v5. 5v5.
Looking to throw. Defense closing in. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. So they'll get the first down there on the 5-yard completion.
Not a big play there, but a nice gain of about 5 yards and pick up the first down.
McNabb steps to the line of scrimmage. He has 2 backs behind him. They hand it off. He gets out to about the 48-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 48. They line up in an I. He drops back under heavy pressure. He's tackled at the 45. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Setting up play action. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
What did he?
Let's get off the field, man.
Set.
Let's go, G.
Set.
They'll give it off here. Brought down around the 29-yard line. This has been an excellent drive so far.
Well, anytime the offensive line can dominate up front the way that this team has on this drive, you really begin to feel a little powerful as an offense. You feel like you're taking over the game.
Let the hook.
They go with the run. He makes a great open field tackle. 4-yard gain by the back. They'll work from the shotgun.
What did he? What did he? Blue 55. Set.
Back to throw. He can't bring him down. Still on his feet. He was fighting for every inch out there, and he barely got the first.
What a tremendous effort by the back that time. It looked like he was going to be stopped all the way, never stopped fighting, and barely picked up that first down.
Play smart, man.
5v5. 5v5.
Gotcha. No.
Toss. He didn't get back to the line. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
McNabb back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And it's picked. Has plenty of room. Brought down with only one man to beat. That's 3 interceptions already. This offense has to do something to turn it around.
Well, it's easy to blame the quarterback, but all day we've seen pressure. We've seen these receivers covered. It has been a team disaster thus far.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning hands it off. He fights forward to about the 19. He might have gotten a yard at best, and that will bring up second down. They'll come out in the I. Indianapolis changing their play. Looks to pass. He throws it. Pass is complete. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
There's a play fake. He throws left, and it's completed. He's brought down at the 3. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short, intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Rifles it out there. Gaither gets the interception. And that was a poor decision on the part of the quarterback.
And I still don't know why he made that throw. I mean, the coverage was there. There was absolutely no spot to put that ball, and he threw it anyway.
They line up at the 20. Westbrook lines up as the deep back, I formation. First down, looking to throw. Passes on the move. Tackled at the 31. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Blue 55.
Throws it short. It's completed. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. 3-yard gain on the throw. Second and 7. Ball on the 34. McNabb is under center. They'll come up in an I this time.
Here we go. 55. 55.
And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Second and 7 situation here. Ball on their own 34.
Left.
What did he? Set.
Go.
Set.
Stay right.
Set.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. He's dropped at the 40. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
55. 55. 55.
McNabb is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Throws it out. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's tackled around the 43-yard line.
You know, Donovan McNabb is really becoming much more of the classic drop-back passer. Early in his career, he was a tremendous runner, wanted to get out, but now more and more you're seeing him reading the defenses, making the clever little throws, and is so difficult to defend for a defense because he can still come busting out of there on the run.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
55. Wide and 5. Set.
McNabb has completed every pass on this drive. Tackled at the 32-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
The Eagles will take their first time out of the half. Just a minute to go in the first half of play. Play action. Throws it short. Pass completed. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Let's go right. Come on, B.
McNabb back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's dropped at the 16. He saw an opening on the left side of the field and delivered a great pass.
And one of the things that people don't realize is that it's much tougher for a quarterback to drop back, essentially facing the right, and complete those passes to the left. Most quarterbacks, a much higher percentage of completions throwing to the right.
From the 16-yard line. And it's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Rushing takes it at the 4. They get him at the 24-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line. Indianapolis lines up in a goal line set. They hand it off. He doesn't get back to the line. Both these teams seem to have left their defense at the door as we head to halftime. Our score is the Eagles 24, the Colts 19. He kicks it off. Jackson has it at the 5. And he's drilled. What a hit. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Philadelphia uses motion. Short throw to the right. And they get him right around the 18-yard line. Not much on that play. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 19. McNabb comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Here's the give. Tackled at the 25. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. Offset I formation in the backfield. He gets another carry. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. It looks like he just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
They sacked him. What can they do to tighten up the protection so he has time back there?
Nice call by the defensive coordinator there. Had the blitz in the perfect situation. More and more now offenses want to spread it out, get a bunch of receivers out in the pattern, and you pay the price on the blitz.
Hold on.
McNabb set to go to the air. He catches another. He is hit hard on the play. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
He's running out of time. This pass is incomplete. The receiver can't quite make the grab, just out of his reach.
And sometimes it's up to the receiver to give his quarterback a little more separation so he doesn't have to be quite as careful with the football.
Roquette will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Rushing fields it at the 24. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
It's the tailback. Brought down behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Another run. He's dropped right around the 26-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They're facing 3rd and 11 now. Ball on their own 27. Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Manning back to pass. Throws it out. It's picked off. He's down the sideline. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
They hand it off. He took a shot at the 31. Westbrook gains about 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 31-yard line. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. McNabb drops back. He throws right. He's tackled at about the 21. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Play fake. Completed. And they get him at about the 19-yard line. Smith grabbed that one for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 20. Philadelphia comes out with 2 tight ends. Setting up play action. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They'll throw on 1st down. Deflected and broken up. 2nd down now following the incomplete pass.
2nd down.
11 yards out. The Eagles come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the grab. He's dropped at the 6. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Ace backfield this time. He's looking to throw. Passes to his left. There for the reception. Hit and drop behind the line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. And it splits the uprights. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Here's the kick. He's hammered at the 31. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They line up at the 31. Manning back in the shotgun. Indianapolis using an audible. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. A pickup of about 3.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Let's go. Reload. Come on, D. Wake up.
Little handoff. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. The Colts line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Manning changes the play at the line.
Don't let your man make the play. Tennessee. Let's get it. Keep working.
He's looking to throw. Gets the throw away. It's intercepted. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
25.
Hey, no. Reload. Let's turn the ball over.
Sets up the play action. Brings this one in. Brought down at about the 19-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
55. What did he?
Buffalo. Let's go.
Fakes the run. And he's out at the 17. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. Indianapolis lines up with 5 defensive backs.
What did he? 55.
Play fake. Goes for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it. The defender made a heck of a play to knock that one loose.
And that was one of those game-changing hits right there. That's why you look for those big hitters in the secondary.
Against service booths, located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Hey, don't get that ball out. Raid it.
He's tackled at the 3. 3 yards there, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and goal coming up. A score here would give them a 2-possession lead.
Jam free. Watch your ball. Come on, man, let's go. Base.
Westbrook on the handoff. And they didn't get it. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Kick is up. And he makes it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. Dropped at the 36-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. The Colts use motion. He's changing things up. Tosses it out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Manning changes the play at the line. With the pass. And they get him at the 38. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Back to pass. He's under pressure. And he's out at the 36. And this is the way that you're supposed to play pitch and catch.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
The Colts put a man in motion to the left. And they're coming after him. And he catches it. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 29-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Looks for a man open. He makes another reception on the drive. He threw a bullet in there.
They're going to have to put a little asbestos on the gloves of these receivers. That baby came in there smoking.
Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. Manning doesn't like what he sees. A dive gets another carry. He's brought down at about the 3-yard line. Didn't get much. That brings up second down. Second and goal situation now. Ball on the 4-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. Indianapolis changing their play. And the defense has a heavy rush. They'll get in for the touchdown. He's now got 3 touchdown passes in the game. So they're ready for the extra point. And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Buckhalter fields it at the 2. Great cut. Drop at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Philadelphia goes with the ace set here.
Fargo. 5v5. 5v5.
Touch the run. Right. Hey, watch the screen.
Set.
Regular.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 37. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Offset I formation in the backfield.
What did he? Set.
They'll give it off here. Brought down around the 41-yard line. Westbrook gains about 4 yards. That'll be enough for the first. McNabb lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
5v5. 55.
Fakes to the back. Throws middle. Tackle at the 43-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
What did he?
Big play, B. Play smart, man. Great slide.
Set.
Stay right.
Set.
Fakes the run. Gets the pass away. And they get him around the 30-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Here we go. 5v5.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Set.
He gets another carry. Brought down at the 30. Less than a yard, and that will bring up second down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line up in an I.
Come on.
Blue 55. What did he?
Now. Hey, let's go, baby. Quick games, 44 screw.
Set.
There's a play fake. Throws it short. Comes down with it. And he made a great open field tackle. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
5v5. Set.
Flips it out short. He's dropped at the 9. Brown picks up 7 yards with that catch. They're now threatening inside the 10. Philadelphia comes out with 2 tight ends.
What did he? Set.
Yeah, we see that screen. Numbers.
Pretty tight game as we head to the 4th. Our score, the Eagles 30, the Colts 26. The offense will line up at the 9 here.
Right. Hey, don't lose your bite.
Here we go. Set. 55.
Left, 21. Right.
Set.
And they'll run him again. And they get him right around the 2-yard line. They've got the defense completely off balance. It's another first down.
And you get the feeling this defense is fishing a little bit right now. They've tried a little bit of everything. Some man coverage, little blitz, little zone blitz, all these different combinations available to them. And yet time after time, these first downs keep on coming.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. They give it to their reliable fullback, who pushes his way through the middle into the end zone.
We don't see as many fullbacks in the NFL as we used to, but they are still so valuable down there in the goal line and short yardage situations. That time he was just overpowering.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Heath from the 4. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Manning comes to the line under center. They'll come out in the single back formation.
Let's go, D. Hey, let's go now.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Indianapolis using an audible.
96 Bear. It's on the run. Get him back. Correct. What that screen on here? This dude right here tight. Goes right.
He drops back. Guns it right. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here we go. Come on, G.
Sets up the play action. Dumps it out left. Brought down about the 43-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. They line up at the 44. Big set this time with two tight ends. Clark moves in motion. Adjustment at the line now. Looking to throw. Here's the throw. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Pickup of about 5. The offense lines this one up in shotgun with two tight ends. Manning doesn't like what he sees. It's the tailback. And he's hammered at the 35. A dive gains about 4 yards on the play. From the 35-yard line. A dive lines up as the single back. The Colts changing their play at the line. And he will lose yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Not much chance of converting that pass into a first down.
Nah, and that's really what the defense was hoping for there. They settle their defense behind the chains, allow you to catch the ball, come up and make the tackle. Perfectly executed that time by the defense.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him at the 27. He got them just what they needed on that fourth down.
Boy, he sure did. And I don't care what you say about quarterbacks and wide receivers. There comes points in a ball game when you have to have a big guy that can do exactly that.
First down, looking to throw. Brings it in. Brought down at the 12. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Manning calls an audible.
Richmond. Watch the run now. Watch the run. Hey, over,
A dive gets it on the inside. Tackle right around the 10-yard line. A dive gains around 2 yards there on the delay.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
End zone. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Wayne was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 10 yards from a score here. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Indianapolis changing their play. Drops back. Goes through his read. They'll score. Touchdown. That touchdown pass will be his 4th of the game. They'll go for 2 in this situation.
Roger, Roger, Roger.
The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Manning changes the play at the line.
Hey, come on, come on. Which way, Roger, Slam? Hit it! Right. Watch the reverse. Watch the back. Whoever got the back.
Looks to pass. Short pass to his left. He catches the 2-point conversion. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
5v5. 5v5.
It's the tailback. He's tackled at about the 27-yard line. Westbrook only picks up about a yard there on the draw play. They line up at the 28.
Come on.
The Eagles come out in a shotgun set.
What did he? 5v5.
Smith is the motion man. He drops back. He throws on the run. And it's tipped away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
5v5.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Set.
Play action. Strong throw. He steps out at about the 31. The offense wasn't able to hold on to the ball long on that series.
Blah. That's what that offensive series was. Just blah. They got nothing going there.
He punts it. Rushing, fields it at the 29. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. The Colts come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning with the give. It came loose, and the tackle falls on it. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
Here we go. 255. What did he?
Let's go get it. Come on now.
He drops back to pass. He decides to run. He's dropped at the 37. He picks up a good 7 yards there on the quarterback keeper. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 37-yard line. Philadelphia sets up in the eye.
Right.
5v5. 5v5.
Right. Reload. Go.
Set.
Reload.
Westbrook gets the carry. They tackle him for a loss. They didn't find any success on the delay.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
5v5. Set.
Play fake. Passes it out. Brackett bats it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 14. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
96 man. New call. All that blitz.
setting up play action. Tipped it away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Changes this one at the line.
Tennessee. Here we go. Humble our hook. Pace. Mike and Boozer. We'll make this run, baby.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled around the 14-yard line. That run picked up a yard, maybe less.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Looks to pass. Passes to his left. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. The wide receiver and the quarterback are on the same page today.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Indianapolis changing their play. The halfback with the carry. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. He broke a huge one on the delay. What a great call in that situation.
Caught the defense a little by surprise that time. They were looking for pass that time all the way. They go with the halfback delay and pick up a big first down.
Dropped behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Buffalo. Green, 2-man. Wide.
Defense is getting pressure. He's brought down at the 42, and that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
Looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the right. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. He's simply putting on a passing clinic out there.
Yeah, and this defense should have to pay for admission to this clinic because I tell you what, he is teaching them a thing or two about playing offensive football. No matter what this defense does to try to stop them, they simply cannot.
Looking for a receiver. There for the catch. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Manning calls an audible. He drops back. The pocket is collapsing. Makes the reception. Knocked out around the 1-yard line. They get 6 there.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Indianapolis using an audible. A dive on the inside handoff. And they get him at the 1. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time, and so it'll be 3rd down. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. The Colts changing their play at the line. Throws while on the run. Shepard bats it away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Right down the middle. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. And here's the kick. Buckhalter fields it at the 1. And he's drilled. What a hit. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Out of the I formation.
55, 55. Solid, close left.
They go with the run. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 28. Offset I formation in the backfield.
What did he? What did he?
Right.
25.
Overwatch, red man. Right.
McNabb looking to throw. Passes to his left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
25.
Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. With the catch. Huge hit. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Gets it away cleanly. Rushing takes it at the 23. Tackled at the 32-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Makes a change.
Reset. Rush. That's all we got.
On play action. Makes the throw over the middle. It's tipped. Harrison was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 32. The Colts line up with 2 tight ends. Changes the play at the line.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Watch the hey. Roger. Screen. Boot. Down.
He throws left. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Opposite. Come on.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Throws on the run. He's got to find a way to hold on. And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He fields it at the 17. He's dropped at the 37. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
What did he?
Watch the run.
255.
Real.
Set.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down at the 42. Westbrook comes away with 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line. Westbrook, the lone back. The Eagles put a man in motion to the left. He'll get it again. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. Westbrook gains around 3 yards on the run. 3rd down and 2. Offset I formation in the backfield. Pitch out. He doesn't get back to the line. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Tough break for the offense.
Yeah, they went to the run hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Gets it away cleanly. Fielded at the 19. Brought down around the 25-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
He fakes it, looks down the field, makes the catch. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
That's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
He's dropped for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
He drops back. Gets the ball away. And they get him at the 38. That catch will keep the drive alive here in the fourth quarter.
And now this defense is really under pressure. A fresh set of downs, in control of the clock. The offense is in a perfect position here.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
Come on, defense. Watch this drive.
2nd down and 8. Just a minute remains in this football game. Play fake. He needs to make a decision. Knocked away, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Looks like 3 wideouts this time. The Colts changing their play at the line. Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 47-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Brought down at about the 41. The pass play gives them a gain of 6.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Back to throw. Guns it out. He's there for the catch. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
The Colts take a timeout, and that was their last timeout. And this field goal is for the game. A miss will mean overtime. This is it. If he makes it, the game is over. If not, we're going to overtime. And he got plenty of distance on this one. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
And here's the kick. From the 8-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Colts 40, the Eagles 37.